Hey, listen, I want to welcome you to Behind the Pulpit. This week I want to encourage you as you prepare yourselves and your households for the coming Lord's Day, that you develop and impress an expression of expectation that while we go to the Lord's house this weekend, on the Lord's Day, that we go expecting that God is going to do something among us. I'll be preaching from Philippians chapter 1, verses 27 through 30. In that text, there's three primary things that we see the Apostle Paul encouraging the church at Philippi about his own personal experience as well as their common experience together. First, he shows us that there ought to be into the lives of all who profess to be followers of the Lord Jesus Christ, that there be a consistency about us, that which we profess matches that which we do. That which we proclaim is consistent with what we express and expect other believers to do. It's true in our own lives. So Paul gives an expression of this consistency in the gospel life that they have in common. A second primary thing is that there would be also known among them a unity amongst them between the apostle in prison, in chains, and they would be in unity with the church in Philippi, free, relatively, able to come and go with relative ease of life at some levels, at least in the city of Philippi. And that there would be unity among them. There would not be anyone back in the free church thinking, oh, how horrible, how tragic, how bad for the apostle and his suffering. Nor would the apostle have any bad feelings about his situation as he looked at the freedom that the church in Philippi expressed. There was unity, even though there was great difference in their existing circumstances, that there would be unity among them. And so it should be true of the church today as well. And then the third and final thing that we'll look at is that there is, as well, the apostle gives an expression that there ought to be a fearlessness about the believer. In the free, liberated church, in a free state, she's fearless. She's not afraid she's going to lose her nonprofit status. She's not afraid to engage in gospel-driven, gospel-proclaiming moments in fear that if she gets too bold with it, that she may lose her nonprofit status, which seems to be something that grips many in the American or the Western church. And Paul wants to encourage the church that in their expression of their consistency, that their lives match the proclamations and the professions that they've made in regards to the gospel, and that there is this unity among them, that there is also a fearlessness about them, not afraid of what man can do unto them, because they are locked in, secure, they're unified together, and they are consistent in all that they do. So I want to encourage you, come this Sunday on the Lord's Day. Would you do this sometime this weekend before you gather here at the Lord's house? Have somebody in the house read Philippians chapter 1, verses 27 through 30. And then come expecting, come prepared that God might move among us. Hey, I want you to know, I'm praying for you. I'm praying for your household. And I'm praying for an advancement of the gospel into the hearts of men and women, boys and girls. Oh, may the Lord bless you. May He bless your household. And may He bless the advancement of the gospel among us. I look forward to seeing you. And I have an expectation that God is in the midst of doing what only God can do among us. I look forward to seeing you on this coming Lord's Day.